Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's devotion for June 26th. Today's devotion is titled Christ, Our Priority. The Bible reading is from Mark chapter 1, verses 35 to 39. Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place where he prayed. Simon and his companions went to look for him, and when they found him, they exclaimed, "Everyone is looking for you." Jesus replied, "Let us go somewhere else, to the nearby villages, so I can preach there also. That is why I have come." So he traveled throughout Galilee, preaching in their synagogues and driving out demons. May we invite you to be the main speaker in our nationwide church leadership conference? After Jose read the invitation from the renowned organization, he replied, "Please let me pray about it first." Later, when he turned down the offer, he told a friend, "I knew God was calling me to editorial work on a missions project, and the speaking engagement would take time and energy away from that. I said no so I can do what God wants me to do." What God wants me to do. That was Jose's priority and what determined his decision. Jesus also made God's purpose his priority. The morning after healing many in Capernaum who were sick and demon-possessed, Jesus went to a solitary place to pray. The disciples came saying, "Everyone is looking for you." Some of those seeking him were likely requesting healing. Christ, however, didn't allow urgency or his sudden popularity to determine what he'd do next. "Let us go to the nearby villages," he said, "so I can preach there also. That is why I have come." Jesus followed his priority, a ministry that covered the rest of Galilee and one that included preaching. How may we know God's purpose for us? We can approach him in prayer, be led by his wisdom found in the scriptures, and seek counsel from people who uphold his ways. Let's spend our life doing what God wants us to do. How can you be intentional about asking God to lead you? How have you seen God help you live with his purpose? Thank you for joining me for today's devotion, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.